So let's talk about some of the ways that I like to stay healthy when I'm traveling to different countries outside of the United States of America. Now, obviously, our American dollars can take us pretty far in different countries. So you have the abundance of fresh fruit and wild grown vegetables and fruits. So this is really, really important. Here in Thailand, they have fresh markets all over the place. You don't even have to go into an actual enclosed grocery store. You can just go to a market. You can just go pick up fruit from the side of the road. You can pick up vegetables from the side of the road, and you can have easy access to these things. Now, this is my main desire for staying healthy, is eating high fruits, high vegetables. Why? Because what it does is it allows for me to have fresh, vital nutrients from the sun, from the soil inside of my body over cooked foods. Okay, so this is one way that I like to stay healthy. A second way that I like to stay healthy while I'm here is to sanitize my fruits and my vegetables. Okay, parasites are everywhere, y'all. We have natural parasites inside of our bodies that just organically grow, okay? But when we are overrun with parasites and worms and fungus and yeast and overgrowth of bacteria, it is because of what we're putting into our bodies, and it's also our environment. We're not going to be able to run away from the majority of those things. So the best way that we can do our part is to make sure that we're cleaning our fruits and vegetables before we're consuming them, and easing up on the amount of cooked and dead flesh that we're putting into our bodies. Now, some of you are probably going to stay meat eaters. I am moving away from meats and cooked foods to stay more raw. So for me, I'm looking for, how do I keep myself in tip-top shape? I'm gonna sanitize my fruits and vegetables. And no matter what your diet is, always sanitize, okay? Even if you're in the States, always sanitize. It never occurred to me in the United States to sanitize my fruits and vegetables. I kind of just rinsed them off under the sink. But the biggest thing to do is to make sure that you are using baking soda and water, or hydrogen peroxide, food grade hydrogen peroxide and water, and or vinegar and water, or vinegar, salt, and water. Okay, these are a variety of ways. I do not recommend vinegar, baking soda, and water together, mainly because those two things cancel each other out. So if you're going to sanitize your fruit to get all those little microbes and those parasites and those nasty little pesky things that you can't see with the naked eye, yeah, wash your fruit, okay? Cleanse your fruit. And if you're walking on the side of the road and you're in a different country, some countries' hygienes are different than what we might be used to here in the United States. So always keep a little packet of baking soda with you, or some hydrogen peroxide with you, in case you want to just grab and go. Or the best thing you can do to grab and go is grab those hard fruits like mangosteens and mangoes and limes, things with a hard shell on the outside of them. Those are going to be your best bet versus soft fruits that you need to bite into, like grapes or apples, things of that nature. Okay, so that's the second way that I like to stay healthy. The third way that I like to stay healthy is through my phytonutrients, plants, herbs. We are given an abundance of plants here, everywhere. This is not just in Thailand. This is not just in any country. This is all over in the entire world. So get familiar with your herbs. I like to take different nourishing herbs, different cleansing herbs, things that's going to support my vital organs. I'll make a different video about this. One of my specialties is herbalism, and I also have a doctorate in holistic medicine. So knowing what kind of herbs to take is really, really important to me, and we can talk about what that looks like, especially when it comes to supporting your mental health and your physical well-being. Okay, so having your herbs, making your herbal teas every morning, not just your packages that you go and get at the grocery store and dip in tea. No, I'm talking about loose leaf herbs. These are going to be your things like nettle and dandelion, You can also do ginger, which is easy to get all over the place. Turmerics are easy to get all over the place. You can do cinnamon and cloves, things that you can find in your local grocery store. Black pepper, these are things that you can do as well. And also different herbs too. So that is the third way that I like to stay healthy. And the fourth way that I like to stay healthy is getting enough outside sunlight time as possible. Even though it's raining, you can't really see behind me, but it's a little dim and gray today. However, there's still sun coming through the clouds. And even if I'm not directly outside in the sun, I'm still gonna try to get as much sunlight as I can each and every single day for grounding, for recharging. If you've ever felt really blah or have some sort of malaise or you don't feel that good, I urge you, or really recommend getting outside in the sun, getting outside, putting your feet directly in the grass as best as you can. There's parks all over the place if you want to. If you don't feel comfortable because maybe you're afraid of bugs or grass, I would say, try to work through that. But also, even if you can't do that, just standing outside in front of the sun for maybe even just 10 minutes a day can really support you, or just walking through the streets can support you. Okay, and then the last and final way that I love to stay healthy and whole is through movement. Now, physical movement is still a journey for me. I am someone who does not like to know that I'm working out. I much prefer to be working out for the sake of an activity or a solution. So if I'm cleaning the house, that's a workout. If I'm dancing for fun, that's a workout. If I'm going up and down stairs, that's a workout, right? If I'm just walking along, looking at sights and doing tourism things, that's a workout inside of my physical body. I'm not gonna go to the gym. I'm probably not gonna run. I really enjoy walking, hiking, being in nature, those things. As long as I get a nice sweat going, that's helpful. So that's a type of movement that is necessary. Another type of movement can be in the sauna. Here in Thailand, there's a lot of saunas and spas all over the place. So saunas are a good way. Deep breathing, getting your lungs moving back and forth, getting that diaphragm working is really going to support your nervous system, calming you down and relaxing you. So these are different ways to get movement going. Making sure your gut is going. Get your coconut water in, your fresh fruit juice, your fresh fruit juice, fresh water, fresh, juicy, high, rich vegetables. These are going to be your vital ways to keep circulation going and moving in your body. When we're stagnant and we're sediment, we can feel heavy and sluggish and tired. So if you're someone like me who sits for a living, then it's going to be really vital to keep moving. And if you're someone like me who also struggles with moving your physical body, try doing some other things as well just to keep yourself going. But physical movement is probably the best thing to do. And, let us encourage each other to do more physical movements. And lastly, one physical movement that a lot of people don't think about is doing colon hydrotherapy or having enema in your house so that you can move your gut. When you're eating stagnant foods such as cooked foods, processed foods, even if your gut is just slow in motility, you more than likely want to get that gut healthy and whole. So this is where your health foods come into play, but also having an enema to help move the colon, get things going so that you can use the bathroom. Drinking lemon water first thing in the morning or lime water first thing in the morning. Having dandelion tea is helpful too, as you're going to help you move. Juicing your dandelions, juicing your leafy greens are going to help move your gut to get things up and out of you. So if you're ever feeling stagnant and you're ever feeling bleh, and you're ever feeling sad, I guarantee you a quick enema straight to the toilet, you're gonna feel instantly better. Now, some people don't like sticking things up their butt. You don't have to, okay? There's a lot of controversy around whether to do an enema, whether to do colon hydrotherapy, or not to do any of those things, right? The goal is for you to be able to eat a high fresh fruit and vegetable diet so that your body automatically eliminates on its own However, I am also a proponent of these things are here temporarily to support you in moving the gut while you're also healing the gut. So these are my favorite ways to stay healthy, keep my mental health game going strong, keep the stress low in my body, keep the feelings of feeling out of control in my body out. So this is helpful. So I hope this helps you, wonderful soul. I hope you enjoy my market run, my fruit, all of the beautiful things, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.